First, live, local. This is Fox 12 Now.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Fox 12 Now. I'm Greg Nibbler, giving you a live shot right there down there of the Tillicum Bridge. It is nice outside, so I imagine a lot of people are getting out today before some more rain comes in. Of course, you can follow along at KPTV.com for all of our weather news. And again, thank you for joining us. I'm Greg Nibbler. This is Fox 12 Now. We are live here every weekday starting at 1 p.m. Pacific and then throughout the afternoon with news and interviews and talking to people who work in the community. That's what we're doing next. We're talking about Meals on Wheels, of course, a long-time, amazing charitable organization here in the Portland area and beyond. And we have a guest who's going to be joining us talking about the Donate Dinner program and campaign that you can participate in. And that guest is Jessica Morris, the Chief People and Strategy Officer. Hello, Jessica. It's good to see you.
Hi, Greg. How are you?
I am doing good. Just behind the scenes, Jessica and I have known each other for a very long time, and it is good to see you. It's been a long time since we caught up. So I like that it's on this, though, that we're doing it here. Let's do it on television. Why not?
It's great.
All right. Well, Jessica, talking about Meals on Wheels and just everything that you do, you know, one thing that we always like doing here is just catching everybody up and giving a little bit of context and maybe some of the history of, especially an organization like this that's been around for so long and doing so many great things. So if you could you give everybody just a little bit of a backstory?
Absolutely, yeah. Meals on Wheels in this area was founded in 1970 by three ladies in Southeast Portland who saw a need within their community to share nutrition with older adults, their neighbors who didn't have access to enough food. Since then, we've grown into a much larger organization. We now serve Multnomah County, Washington County, and Clark County up in the state of Washington. We deliver about 21,000 meals a week to older adults in our community. And it's just a really great, not only are we doing nutrition and alleviating hunger within our community, but we're also that social connection to older adults who often don't have anyone to talk to throughout the day.
I mean, 21,000 meals, I think that's what you said, which is it's such a huge number. I mean, that's incredible on its own, but I do want to talk about that social connection aspect, because I feel like that's as important as everything else is that you're doing. That I feel like is a really important aspect of it as well.
Oh, definitely. And the Surgeon General just this year also announced that social isolation is a major health detriment, especially in older adults who often are living alone. And our program, we're not only delivering a meal, but the volunteers, when they're delivering that meal, it's a friendly chat, it's a wellness check-in. We also have a number of other programs that are designed to help alleviate isolation. We have congregate dining rooms in all three counties. We have the diner up in Vancouver. That's an intergenerational dining experience where older adults and children and families can come in and dine with us. We have a great program called the Friendly Chat Program, which is a bunch of volunteers that get on the phone and call the people that we serve just for a friendly chat and a friendly check-in. And then also we kind of help identifying if there's any issues. We can connect them to resources as well. We also have a pet program. We're piloting a pet program, which is really fun, which, you know, nice. A lot of older adults, they can't get out to the vet. So we're bringing vet services to their homes so that their pets can be healthy and they can have some companionship when we're not there to support them.
That is so incredibly important. I mean, our pets, for those of us out there who have pets, I mean, that's a family member. And so having that as another aspect of what you do is just really incredible. I mean, how does it feel for you, you know, being out there and working in this organization? How do you feel like when you make a connection with somebody out there in the community and actually, you know, help somebody change somebody's day?
Oh, it warms my heart. I've been with the organization almost 14 years. And when I first started, I had Fridays off. I have Fridays off now as well. But I would take both my daughters, Ember and Ella. And Ella at that time was just over a year, and Ember was had turned 3. And we would do a route out in North Portland. And since then, they volunteered with us as well. But Rosie, at the end of that route, I I did at the end because she would always give us a chocolate, and I would be carrying Ella on my back, and she just, she shared stories with us. She just loved talking to my girls and seeing them, and Ella would I'd wind up with chocolate on the back of my neck. But, so it's really just become woven into the fabric of who we are as a family, and it's just a great organization to work for, and it's a great impact that we're making in our community.
Well, and so many people have the opportunity to get involved too with what you do and assist, whether that's volunteer or donate. And let's talk about that, especially this one that's coming up. And I wish if you could tell us about what the Donate a Dinner campaign is.
Right. So Donate Dinner is one of our major fundraisers, and I hear some background noise. Is that
Oh, that was on my end. It's okay. So we're live, and since everybody's watching, we're live when we're recording this, so we're actually in the Fox 12 Oregon newsroom. So that's news happening in the background.
Okay, sorry.
Yeah.
So Donate Dinner is one of our major fundraisers. We launched it about 20 years ago in partnership with New Seasons, and it actually launches tomorrow. It's New Seasons, and it goes through November 22nd. And during that time, we have volunteer greeters in stores throughout the Portland and Vancouver metro areas that are greeting individuals and just asking them to consider donating at checkout. Right now, we're recruiting for about 1,500 volunteers. We have about 400. So if anybody wants to sign up, they can. Also, if you're doing your Thanksgiving shopping, your holiday shopping at Thanksgiving and a number of other locations, we're at some other organizations as well. Donate Dinner. All you have to do is at checkout, just add a little bit of money towards the cost of a meal, and that will help us. Last year, we raised $350,000, and that was about 54,000 meals. In partnership with New Seasons, we have raised over the last 20 years, $3.5 million. So wow. Volunteers are needed right now. If you want to volunteer, you don't have to ask for money. You don't have to take money. Just smile and ask people to consider to donate at checkout. Go to donatedinner.org to sign up.
I was going to ask that actually, what exactly is involved for anybody out there who has some time to definitely, volunteer for this. What's involved with volunteering for the Donate Dinner program?
You just get to hang out at a cool store and say hi to people and pass out cards. I've done it with my husband and my children over the past several years. It's just a great way to, get involved with the community, help support older adults, and fighting social isolation and hunger within the older adult community. And people love Meals on Wheels people, so it's a really easy volunteer task. When you say, consider donating to Meals on Wheels, they're like, oh, my grandma gets Meals on Wheels, or I used to volunteer with them. So it's not like you're asking money for a different kind of event.
Right. It's not a hard sell.
It's not a hard sell at all, yeah.
Nice. Well, anything else that you think people should know just about Meals on Wheels in general?
Well, I'm in the HR side of it, so we have been named the top 100 nonprofits to work for the last 6 years running, so we're really proud of that. We also have been one of the top green organizations to work for within Oregon for the last 5 years, and that's for both for-profit and nonprofit. So it's just a really great, not only are we doing great things in our community for older adults and other populations that are nutritionally at risk, but it's just a great organization to work for. We care about our volunteers, we care about our staff, we care about our community.
Well, Jessica, thank you very much. And I want to reiterate too, for where can people go, just to give them that website one more time, the place to go to help out with this.
For the fundraiser, it's donatedinner.org. And for any other time that you want to volunteer or donate, go to mowp.org.
Nice job getting the Donate Dinner URL. That's a good one. On top of that. Well, Jessica, thank you very much for joining me here on the show and talking about this and all the great work that you do. And hopefully people know now they can volunteer, help out with this, and help out throughout the year as well with everything else that you're doing and really make a difference in all of these people's lives. So just appreciate it a lot. And thanks for being here.
Thank you, Greg. Thanks for the time.
Mm-hmm. All right. That is Jessica Morris right there with Meals on Wheels. So again, a great opportunity there to help out, to donate. As she was mentioning, she went out and probably still goes out, with her kids and her family to help out. So it's something that everybody can get involved with and help out with for that. So appreciate what they are doing. And thank you, everybody, for tuning in to this show. This is Fox 12 Now. Again, we are live here every weekday at 1 p.m. and then throughout the afternoon with news, interviews, discussions, things that you need to know about. Coming up at 2 p.m., I've got a representative from the Oregon Veterinary Diagnostic Laboratory, if I got that right, but we appreciate that. We have a Dr. Williams coming on from there to talk about an issue that's going on with dogs in the metro area. There is a respiratory illness that is happening, and there's not a lot of info out there about it, and they're trying to figure out what's going on. So we're going to get some up-to-date information on that and what it is that we should be aware of when it comes to that for your pets. So that's coming up at 2 p.m. In the meantime, if you're watching on the website and apps, I've got some more news and information we'll be sharing with you, so you can stick around on there. If you're on social media, I'll see you back there at 2 p.m. I'm Greg Nibbler. This is Fox 12 Now.